Hey, today in the kitchen we're going to be making a andouille sausage and potato casserole. We're going to be using the Instant Pot on part of it. We're going to be using the oven on the last part of it. So, hey, this already smells good. Follow along. Potato casserole with andouille sausage. Alright, here's our ingredients for our andouille sausage and potato casserole. This thing already smells good, but this is our andouille sausage. We got about a pound of that. About 6 small red potatoes cut up. I didn't peel them, I just cut them up. Got some green peppers and some onions. We're going to be using some garlic, a little bit of Cajun seasoning, a little flour for the sauce to thicken it up, and some butter and some Fiesta Bend cheese. We're also be using some milk for our sauce. So this is our ingredients. All right, guys, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cook our potatoes. Like I said, we've got about 6 red skin potatoes. We didn't peel them, we just left them. But we've put about 6 cups of water into the Instant Pot. So we're going to dump the potatoes down in there. And this part's going to be easy. We're basically going to do this for about 8 minutes. Get my lid on right here. But put the lid on here, hit the steam mode, set it for 8 minutes, and let it go. So the first thing we're doing is cooking our potatoes. All right, now we've cooked our potatoes. Our next step, we're going to go ahead and drain the potatoes. They should be nice and done. So I just have a drainer over here into the sink, and we're just going to dump the potatoes in there for right now. The next thing we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and put this onto the saute mode. And we've got our andouille sausage all cut up here. What we did is we cut it in slices and then cut those slices in half. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and saute up our andouille sausage here. A smooth metal spoon. Had someone made a comment about using a wooden spoon. Wooden spoons work fine if that's what you like, but I don't like wooden spoons. I like metal. And yes, I do scratch my pans, but I can get in there and scrape and get all the goodies off the bottom. So someone suggested I use a wooden spoon, and that's fine if you like them. I don't really like them. So anyways, we're going to get in here now, and we're going to saute down our andouille and get it ready. That'll just take a few minutes. All right, we have our andouille sausage starting to cook. I cooked it just a couple minutes, and now I'm going to go ahead. I added a teaspoon of butter to it, or a tablespoon of butter. I'm going to add our green peppers and our onions all cut up, and we're going to continue to saute down the andouille sausage along with the green peppers and the onions, and till they become nice and translucent here. So we'll continue sauteing those down for a few more minutes. All right, we've cooked down our andouille sausage and our onions and our green pepper. So they've cooked up really nice with a little bit of butter in it. So what we're going to do, we're going to stop this a second here, pull this out here and just put it into another bowl here. So I'm just going to empty these out. We did add some garlic. I had some minced garlic that I added to the mixture. I always like garlic. All right, so we got this pretty much cleaned out. So what we're going to do next is add 4 tablespoons of butter to the bottom of the Instant Pot, and go ahead and let it melt down a little bit. All right, so the next step, if we get our butter all melted down in here, is we're going to go ahead and add, I've got just about a little less than a half a cup of flour. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make up a roux, and then we're going to add the milk and some cheese to it and some spices, and make a little roux up here and cook that down just a little bit. So right now we're just letting our butter go ahead and melt down real nicely here. All right, so we got our butters melted down. What we've done, we put this on the saute cycle here and melted our butter. So we're going to add just a little more than little less than a half a cup of flour here. And what we're going to do here is we want to stir this in and let this flour cook up into a roux. Basically, what we're doing is we're making like a paste. And this is something you want to stir constantly. So what I'm going to do here is add just a little bit of milk, because it's just a little dry. And go ahead and just get this all cooked down here real nicely. The reason you want to cook down your flour in that, you want to get rid of the flour taste. If you don't cook it just a little bit, it'll taste like flour. You want to kind of brown that up just a little bit. You'll notice it turns just a little bit brown. It's kind of like a paste there. And that's about what we're getting here, just a little bit of brownness. So we're going to add, we have 2 1/4 cup of milk. So we're going to pour all that milk in there and go ahead and let that warm itself up and stir it in place. So we're going to cook that for a few minutes here and get it warmed up and get it into like a little gravy. Okay, we're cooking down our flour, our butter, and our milk here. It's just starting to get warmed up. What we're going to want to do is we want to add some salt to it. I got this fine Himalayan pink salt. So we're going to add about a teaspoon of salt, and then just some plain old black pepper. Again, about a teaspoon of black pepper. And then I also have some Cajun seasoning. We're going to put about a tablespoon of Cajun season into it. We're going to get that mixed up here. It's already thickened up a little bit. Stir that in. And then we've got 1 cup. This is Fiesta Blend cheese. I'm going to add 1 cup of that. Fiesta Blend has like a Colby cheese and you know, a couple little spices. They use it a lot in Mexican food. So we're going to melt that all together there. And basically what we've done here is made a sauce. And so we're going to let that cook down just a few minutes here till it gets all the cheese kind of melted together there. There you go. It's kind of bubbly a little bit. We got the cheese melted. So now what we're going to do is add back in. We have our andouille sausage with our peppers and our onions. We're going to put this back into the pot. Oh, it smells so good. That andouille sausage smells so delicious. Give that a little stir. And we're going to add our potatoes. This is the red potatoes we cooked down. We're adding them back into the pot. And all we got to do now here is just kind of stir it around till everything gets really coated up real nicely. So we've had this on the saute. I think at this point here we can just shut it off because there's enough heat in it now that basically all we're doing is getting this whole mixture melted together there and get everything covered up with the potatoes, the andouille sausage and that. And so we're going to get ready for our next step. We're going to put it together in a casserole. All right, we got our casserole dish. What we're going to do, we've got some spray oil. We're going to coat the pan. with some spray. We've turned our oven on 350 degrees. And so next thing I'm going to do is just add all this mixture to our casserole dish. Looks even good just sitting there. Scrape all the goodies out of the pan. Now you can do this whole procedure in a saucepan. I just wanted to use one pan, and so I did it all in the Instant Pot instead of doing it all in the but there it is, guys. It's all in the dish. The only thing we got next to do is to go ahead and add, we're going to layer some of this cheese. And by the way, that was Fiesta blend cheese that I've used. That has shredded Monterey Jack, Questo, Questado, and Annos cheese. So I can't pronounce it, but this is, we use a lot for tacos and stuff. So we're going to get a nice layer of cheese over top of all this. And we've got the oven preheating to 350 degrees. Now you can put as much cheese as you want. We're putting quite a bit on it because, hey, we like cheese. When you get ready to cook, you can adjust cooking to however you like it. You can put a lot or a little. If you don't like a lot, you can reduce it down and put a little on it. But we generally like a lot. So there you go, guys. Look at this. Doesn't that casserole look good? All we gotta do is bake it for about 25 minutes in a 350 degree oven. I'm gonna put a lid on it, and we're gonna put it in the oven and get ready to cook it. Here you go. This is our casserole andouille and potato casserole with cheese. This stuff's really good. It's got a nice smoky flavor to it. Comes from the andouille sausage. I've just started using andouille. I never really used it much, and I'm finding some different dishes, and this happened to be one of them. Nice little casserole. We did part of it in the Instant Pot, part of it we cooked in the oven. So give this one a try, guys. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Any comments, questions, leave it in the comments section below. And again, if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. We're always cooking something, or we're doing all kinds of things on our channel. Check out Lucky Dog Productions. We do all kinds of things, from live chats all the way to product reviews. So hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next thing. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to support our channel, we have links down below that you can click on. We're an Amazon affiliate. We have stickers available. We have a t-shirt store where you can buy t-shirts and coffee chat mugs. Or if you just want to support us, you can support us through the PayPal link. So we appreciate all your help. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.